What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be reviewing a brand called Fioboc clothing. Now, I would describe this brand as premium, modern, athletic, kind of luxe vibe. They actually reached out to me a few months ago. They were asking if I could do a video review for them. And yeah, I was like actually pretty happy with that because I'm a pretty small YouTube channel still. I think at the time I had barely over 100 subscribers and I still am under 200, but slowly working up and starting to figure it out as we go. But I really appreciated that they would take the time to reach out to me and would ask me to do a review for them. So I'm finally getting this review done. And I appreciate all you guys' patience working with me, Fioboc. Okay, so the first item that they sent me, I'm actually wearing it right now. It's called the Gentle Knit Short Sleeve T-shirt in Pale Oak. Now, this one retails for about $52.90. I will say that their items are a little bit on the higher end. They're not like H&M cheap prices. They're kind of on a Zara, maybe a little bit higher than Zara level, but I would definitely compare them to a brand like that. And I actually think they're quality is probably a little bit better than Zara from what I've seen so far. So I do think that price is actually kind of appropriate for what they're delivering, okay? Now, this is actually a medium shirt, and as you can tell, this thing, it fits pretty well. I really enjoy how it fits on the arms, and I like the color a lot. It's got a little bit higher of a neck than most shirts, but I don't mind that actually. It kind of gives it a little bit more of a dressy feel. And this one actually is classified as a slim fit shirt, so I think that is appropriate, okay? And it comes in some really good colors. So my favorite colors are the black color as well as navy blue. Both of those look really dressy. And of course, this pale oak color. So those are my top three. Over the past year, I've kind of felt like these types of shirts are more my look than other styles. Like I've tried knit polos. I've tried like the Johnny collar polos without any buttons on them. Those don't really look as good on me personally, but if that's your vibe, then go for it. But if you think this type of shirt is kind of what you would want, like an athletic fit, like you really care about the fit and the feel of the clothing, this is a great shirt for you. I give it a 5-star for sure. So if you want to invest in something for like the holidays, I think a black, a navy, and then Fioboc, if you guys want to come out with like a little orangish, burnt orange, hunter green or burgundy type vibe, I think all those would be really good looks for this style of shirt. And then I would pair that, you could really pair it with almost any color pant, but we'll get more into that later. All right, and then the next shirt that they sent me was actually this one called a Breeze Lux. Sorry, it's kind of a tongue twister. Breeze Lux Breathable Peak crew neck short sleeve tee. Now this one comes in white and it's a little bit different. It's more of a classic fit, but I mean, to be honest, I really couldn't tell that much of a difference between the shirts. The difference to me was just more of the material, okay? So with this shirt, I got it in white and it did not seem quite as stretchy as this one that I have on. And so that's what I really love about this shirt. It just kind of like conforms to fit your body. This other one, it did fit okay. It fit pretty well, but I could tell it was more open at the bottom, but that's totally fine with me. Like I'd rather have things kind of fit a little bit tighter in the arms and the chest and then be more open in the middle as well. Like I'm totally fine with that. However, I don't think this one really stretched as much as I want. So that would be my feedback for that shirt, is it needs to be like a more stretchy material. Of course, it was a peak material, so those don't really stretch that much. But I do think the concept of the shirt was really good. It was like a premium t-shirt. This one is usually 49 bucks, but it's on sale right now for 29. And it does come in some really good colors as well. Like they have the white, the black, the pale oak, like this color. And then they have a camel brown and a pine color. Now I think these are kind of the colors that I was referring to as holiday colors. So if those come back around for this shirt, then I would definitely be interested in those, okay? This one, I got a medium as well. It just felt a lot tighter and it didn't really stretch. So it felt like it was a little constrictive in the arms and the chest for me, especially just the arms. I would say that was kind of the only area. So for this shirt, I would probably give it like a 3-star because I do think the pricing is a little high for this shirt given the quality. And then just the fact that it didn't really stretch that much. I thought the shirt looked good for the first time that I wore it, but then I really wasn't impressed after that. So I'm sorry on that one, Fioboc, but I think this one needs to be a little better and a little bit stretchier material, okay? So I hope you can accept that feedback. All right, and then the last item we're gonna review is this all-day motion pant. I kind of prefer joggers in general, but I felt like the joggers that I did find that I liked, the sizing wasn't available, so we didn't order those and I went with these all-day motion pants. But I was actually pleasantly surprised on these. These come in 2 really good colors. They come in Pacific Blue, which is the ones I have on and you'll see in the video. They also come in like an army green, but it's not like a soft olive. I think they look actually better than a normal olive because they're like a little bit on the darker side. These come in like a small through a 4XL. and I'm about a 30 to a 31 inch waist, depending on the pant, sometimes even 32. But I still felt like with these, I kind of wanted to see what an extra small would be like, because in a lot of shorts and pants, sometimes I can do extra small depending on the fit. Now, these actually fit my waist pretty well, but once I started putting like my phone and my wallet and stuff like that in, I felt like you really had to have a belt on to keep them from falling. So I actually did want to kind of see what the extra small was all about. And I will say everyone has different tastes on how they like their pants to fit. I felt like these fit really well in the thighs, but in the ankle, I would like to see them tapered a little bit more. But what I will say is that I've ordered similar pants from other companies that were $150 to $200, and these at the $94.90 price point actually were way better quality, and they stretch really well. They had a great material. They were much better than the other similar pants from other brands that I've ordered for $150 to $200 and then returned because they just weren't that good at all. These are much better. I would give these a 4-star, and the only reason that I'm not giving them a 5-star is because I feel like I would like to see a little bit more taper in the leg, and then I also would like to see them be available in extra small, because I do think they are missing a market segment by not offering these in extra small, just because if you're like in the 28 to 30 inch waist and you like your pants to be a little bit more snug, then yeah, I think that would kind of be my feedback. But yeah, I definitely think these were really good. I was pleasantly surprised with them. This type of outfit, I think if you have like a navy pant like this, you can pair it with so many things. You could basically pair this with almost any color shirt that they have available for the two that I've gotten, okay? Now, you can basically take this look and make it like a dressy dinner look. If you're going to like a business meeting or something like that, you could wear this. It still looks very professional, even though it's not like a collared shirt, but the pants, the shirt, the fit, like a holiday party or just like going out with friends, you would definitely stand out with their clothing as like one of the better dressed people in the group, I would say. I would give Fioboc overall 4 stars for the clothing. I think their prices could be a little bit less, but if you want a discount, you can actually use my discount code CW20 at checkout for 20% off, okay? So there you go. I definitely think if you're getting these for 20% off, the pricing is very fair and very valuable, okay? Now, for me, I gotta say, like, as a first-time brand deal person, I would only give myself a 2-star rating in terms of what I delivered, because Fioboc, Catherine at Fioboc, got to shout her out. She was so patient with me. It's been kind of a crazy couple months for me. She was so patient. I've had a lot going on and no excuses, but it's taken me a good like 3 months to get this video done. And it's only like a 5 to 10 minute video, if that. She only asked me for a 4-minute video, but I like to talk a lot and I like to be detailed. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think I got to be better for these brand deals to deliver better results on what I'm being asked to do in terms of time frame. My sense of urgency and prioritization on this could have been much higher. So I genuinely appreciate you, Fioboc, for like having patience with me on this. And I do think, you know, I'm not giving myself a 1-star because I do think the quality of videos that I do deliver will be pretty good. I can't say how many views they'll get, but we'll find out. So yeah, I definitely think I need to do better for the future for these brand deals, but I genuinely appreciate Fioboc for giving me a shot. And now I know kind of what I need to do and how I can be better for these in the future. So thank you, Fioboc. I really appreciate you, and I thank you for the clothing as well. So I'll be on the lookout for more looks from you guys, and I can integrate more of these into my holiday and summer fall type going out looks.